Domi. Hello, hello. Hello to France. You asked what was in my refrigerator. Well, perhaps we'll show you that in a few minutes, although it's a bit of a mess. Thought I would show you something very American and something a little more maybe along of what you prefer natural. Although I don't know how much of this is natural. This is Triscuit. It's like a wafer biscuit. It's made of wheat. They're very coarse crackers. Hold on a minute, I'll get one out. But it's a like a shredded wheat sort of biscuit. Real coarse wheat parts, real crunchy, very tasty. Good with a little cream cheese on it. This is just Philadelphia's regular cream cheese, a rather famous brand here in the United States. And this is a very nice cut of beef, a nice ribeye beef steak. It's left over from yesterday's trip to Outback. One of the better steakhouses in Richmond is an Australian themed steakhouse, but you have to ask them not to use the Australian or regular seasonings that they use, because they use a lot of, it's almost Cajun or like a rub, and ask them to get it char grilled. Use the char grilled seasoning, which is more of a typical American method of cooking nice pieces of steak. And as you can see, it's relatively rare, nice and pink. I have it even rarer than this often. I've just reheated it in the microwave and I'm now cutting off pieces and masticating, chewing them delightfully. Very good flavor, nice charcoal flavor. And that's my breakfast on this Sunday morning. And then I don't always eat so lavishly. It's often just something I pick up at fast food. Yes, scandals, scandals, scandals. But do try to involve a few more vegetables than this shows. But like I said, Saturday yesterday was a day out, special day to have a special meal. And I went to the Outback and had a nice steak. And then they bust my table before I could put away the leftovers. And so the manager didn't cook the whole 14-ounce ribeye that I had, but gave me the smaller ribeye, a whole one, to replace the partial leftover that I had. So that's what I'm enjoying today. And hope everyone enjoys nice cuts of beef, well cooked. Or should I say bouffe. Bonjour. And now the scandals in the refrigerator. Quite a few, actually. Well, Diet Coke, needless to say, is one of my favorite drinks. So there you go. This bag is full of potatoes and little fixings, dressings, bacon bits and cheese. That's part of what the manager gave me yesterday, along with the steak. There's some nice rye beef steak, soft rye. It's good for easier for my teeth to chew the soft rye. That's the leftover steak container. Has a baked potato in it. And then there's some Italian style white bread. It's really mostly just white bread, a little bit Italian flavor. Some other little heels of bread. Some turkey, Oscar Mayer. Cheese, that's a nice Colby Jack. Hard cheese, American style cheese. Some slices of ham, deli meat, other deli meat, turkey. And this is a nice shredded Sargento, is a good brand, cheese of Mexican style. And then we have, they're not really coolers, Domi, but it's alcoholic beverage that has like a punch sort of flavor to it. It's kind of good. I don't know. I don't drink alcohol hardly anymore anyway. That in the back, I had a tomato back there somewhere. I'm not sure what's happened to it. more Philadelphia cream cheese and more diet sodas and various scandal accoutrements here. Chocolate syrup, that's some pineapple and strawberry topping for ice cream. There's a regular yellow mustard, French's I think, yeah. And then Grey Poupon, that's the spicy mustard, has a little bit of horseradish in it, really good. My favorite dressing, ranch, not particularly Kraft, although that's a good one. Here's my favorite pickle. I've actually got a leftover jar from before. Clausen kosher dill spears are easier for me to eat. There's eggs down there, more yellow mustard, and then there's a full jar of Clausen pickles. Mayonnaise, American mayonnaise. More ranch dressing, some butter. Actually, it's like a margarine spread, smooth spread, Country Crock. Pretty popular brand. And more Country Crock, more deli meat. Some of these are tuna. Foil packs. Albacore, bumblebee albacore tuna. Let's see what else we got. And some hot dogs and some cheese. And that's it for the refrigerator portion. Oops, put the baked potato back. Of our show. Let's look upstairs in the freezer. Here we've got frozen pops. They're basically just sugar water. I like them because they just taste good. I like to chew ice anyway. Grape and cherry, and I think that one's pineapple and orange and coconut and lime. And a cream soda flavored over there, the blue one. And then these are some fruit bars, Edie. It's really a good brand. I don't know how much real fruit's in it, but it does have, well, it says made with real fruit. Vitamin C, 80 calories per bar. They're mostly kind of like an icy, frozen version of the fruit, which in this case is tangerine, one of the better flavors, I believe. And then these are the creamsicles. I don't know if you're familiar with these. It's a vanilla ice cream, regular ice cream, sort of center with the hard and kind of shell orange flavored, almost candy, but it's also kind of an ice cream. I don't know, shell around it, so it's sort of the orange and creamy flavors combined there. Real tasty. There's some more freezer pops. Let's see, that's a little turkey loaf there. It's hard to see it. And underneath that are Salisbury steaks, frozen. Now you love that. Pre-cooked and everything. All you do is heat them up. And then we got Breyer's ice cream, chocolate. I am an ice cream fiend, I guess you can tell. And then this is Food Lion peach, but I do prefer Breyer's peach when I can get it. Sometimes a little bit pricey. And I've got frozen back here a couple of ribeyes. Oh yeah, so I can make my own ribeye steak occasionally. And then Flavor Ice, that's just another brand style of these frozen pops. And then we have ice cube trays. I don't know if they have ice cubes in France. I don't remember them being very forthcoming with ice. Sorry. And these are hamburger patties, frozen. I took the bulk ground beef and made the patties and then put them in the freezer. So these are actually fresh ground beef, but they have now been frozen. And that's it for the refrigerator portion of our show, although the freezer portion. Although here's Smirnoff. What's he doing in there? It's good for a nice cold nip every once in a while, but again, I don't drink much anymore. I used to drink a lot of beer. Can't tell, can you? Peace.